Hi, I'm Jennifer Hampton, and I'm decided that I was going to do a YouTube channel. Also, I guess you would say a video journal of a decision that I've decided on this year, and that's to take over my life. I'm planning on having gastric sleeve surgery. Um, I've made this decision on account of the fact that I've got diabetes and it's gotten really bad, and high blood pressure, and I guess, maybe to me most important is the fact that I've got polycystic. And if you don't know what that is, it's polycystic ovary syndrome. It's virtually a fertility killer. Okay. So as I say, I'm 39 years old, and I've never had a child, and I want a child. My husband and I desperately want a child, but my age is getting up there. I'm not healthy. It's time to make a change. It's time to make a stand. It's time to take my world back. And maybe you're like me. Maybe you're just, you're deciding on a weight loss surgery. Maybe you're in the same boat as I'm at. Maybe, you're ready. And so what I want to do is I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've learned, some of the things that I've bought, and some of the things that I've done, and what I've gone through so far. In fact, let's start there. When I decided to to do something about this, I did a lot of research, and actually was told about gastric sleeve. And started researching, and found out there was the lap band, which they're pretty much about to get rid of because it erodes after time or something like that. Then of course, there's the gastric bypass, which to me is just too dangerous, just something I'm not willing to do. And then there's the sleeve, and I think there's something called abdominal switch. I wasn't interested in it, so I didn't do a lot of research on it. So anyway, I've decided on the sleeve. Basically what the sleeve is they will take the larger portion of your stomach. So your stomach looks like this, and they take this lobe out, which leaves you this, which is kind of like a banana shape. And this is what's left. The reason they call it a sleeve, I know it sounds weird, but anyway. This sleeve will hold about 2 ounces of food, or 2 tablespoons of food, excuse me. So, I mean, with that being said, you're going to be making a lot of life changes. This is not a fix-all. It's not a miracle surgery or anything like that. I mean, you've still got to do the work. It is simply a tool. And for me, I need that tool. I need something that will help me like that. I've done diets out the yin-yang. If you can name it, I have done it. And obviously, they were not very successful. So, like I say, I did my research, and, I've seen a lot of success stories. I joined some support groups on Facebook. You guys have just got to check them out. They're great people. They're all over the country, all over the world, really. One in particular is the Sassy Sleevers. They're great, and I have met some incredible people on there that have been very inspirational, very informative. You have a question, they got an answer. Some of them have had it years and years ago. Some of them just had it last week. And those are the people that have got the most experience out of it. So, but basically, I'm going to tell you about my experience and what I've done so far. And the plan is to follow this through basically to the end until I hit my goal. So, not this Tuesday, but next, the 20th, I go in for surgery. So, we'll kind of do some videos. The pre-admissions, which is Friday. We'll do a video before the surgery. We'll do a video after the surgery. And just virtually with every milestone I hit. But anyway, let's go on and talk about it. I want to go ahead and kind of show you a few things that I've learned, and a few things that I've done, and maybe you can take something from it. I don't know. But I want to discuss one of the biggest, besides the polycystic, reasons that I'm doing this. This is an A1C. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you'll notice, right now, my blood sugars are off the freaking chart. I'm talking, they are ridiculous, okay? I don't know if it does you any good, but anyway, right now I'm sitting just like right to a point where it's awful. I mean, it's disgustingly, terribly awful. So, gotta do something. I ain't gotta do something about it now. My insurance required 6 months of monitored weight loss, diet plan and fitness with my primary care doctor. Basically, we lowered the calories, we added fruits and vegetables, in the raw, just, walking and whatnot. And I did fairly well, I think, like 36 pounds, I believe. Also, they require a nutritional visit with a nutritionist. Mine required one visit. Yours might require more. I don't know. They're all different. And then you have to have a visit with with a psychiatrist or psychologist. And basically all that's about is talking about why you're at the point you're at. It's discussing, do you understand why you are where you're at, and do you understand what you got to do to fix it? And then there's this whole questionnaire. It's like 120 questions. I know it sounds ridiculous, but if I made it, you can make it. You'll be all right. Another thing that I've done to help myself is a journal, per se. It is a journal. And in this journal, I have decided to make it where it's all backwards. Make it where there's inspirational quotes. There's a letter to myself. There is a place for meal ideas, goals met and that I'm meeting, recipes. If I could think of it, I put it in there, okay? So, also along the way, I have been picking up pamphlets on healthy food choices. Things that I can do once I've gotten past the first stages of it, like to the point where you're back to regular foods. Okay, so obviously I can't go back to eating hamburgers. I can't go back to eating chicken nuggets. I can't go back to having a bowl of ice cream. So, it's relearning. It's redeveloping your life. With that, you got to have a whole lot of water intake. Your doctor will tell you about how much, your nutritionist will exactly. Proteins. You cannot drink and eat at the same time. I know that sounds crazy. But from this point on in your life, you're going to have to chew slow, chew well, don't drink with your meal, add your proteins, reteach yourself. For example, this is a regular size dinner plate, right? Okay. And growing up, your mama says, you don't leave this table till you finish what's on your plate. Okay. Well, that don't happen no more. Because now what you got to do is you have to eat until that stomach tells you done. Listen to it. Don't watch TV while you're eating. Don't read a book. Don't Facebook. Don't whatever. Focus on what's in hand. Focus on what's on your plate. Eat until you feel the full. And when you feel the full, I don't care if it's 2 bites. Walk away from it. I mean, you're here for a reason. This is the new plate that I'm going to choose to eat on. It's significantly smaller. It's what the salad plate or whatever. And you're not going to fill it to the rim. You're not. You're going to fill it in this circle. No more than that. In this circle. That's all the food you need. You're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat. That is something I'm trying to teach myself. Boy, it's hard. Pardon me. I also bought a meat scale. I mean, you're just going to have one because, you know, obviously we can't eyeball. We don't know how to eyeball what's the right portion. If we could do that, we, again, would not be here. You need to think of things like this, like liquids and stuff, because after surgery you can't take full foods. You got to have like a liquid process, because your stomach's got to heal. It's going to have the staples in it, and it's got to heal. So you're going to have things that it can handle. Sugar-free popsicles, yogurt, Jello. And when it comes to the yogurt, it needs to be, you know, like decent yogurt. You know, there's just a list. Go online and look, talk to people. I'm going to keep on putting stuff on here. We will just come up and develop something that we can just do together. We're going to make this. Protein bars, not right away, but eventually. Look at the grams on that, 21 grams. It's a must. Whey proteins. I don't know that you'll like this, but I'm going to like this. But you can put this in water, 1% milk, your food, whatever. Got to have protein. You just have to. After your surgery, you're going to be on a children's chewable vitamin for a little bit until you're released. You will eventually be put on an adult formula, probably still chewable. Calcium, because unfortunately one of the bad things is your bones and your teeth and stuff, they're kind of brittle, and here's why, and it won't last forever. Your body is losing a lot of weight at a huge amount of time. I mean, it's just like warp speed. You know, you're losing weight like this, okay? So your body's trying to catch up. So until your body catches up, you've got to put these nutrients in it that you're no longer getting. And here's the big kicker. They say not everybody, but they say that another thing with losing weight so fast is hair loss. It's not forever. It will grow back. But meanwhile, while you're waiting, this biotin is supposed to be awesome. Another thing, I forgot I even had this, and you probably can go on Amazon or wherever, but I have this fat-free cooking cookbook. Okay, fat-free is great. Carb-free, even better. Sugar-free, and if it's carb-free, it's usually sugar-free. Focus in on those. I mean, you know, just get yourself ideas. Get yourself in the mode, you know. It is imperative that you make your decision, and when you make your decision, and no one can make it for you. I don't care. I don't care if the little boy down the street, if he calls you a fatty patty. I don't care. It's not up to him. It's up to you. I spent my whole life being fat. I'm saying, hold on, let me show you. I started a journal when I decided to do this. I decided I'm going to make like a journey journal, if it makes any sense. But I wanted to show you my whole life, okay? I was a little chubby wubby baby, a chubby wubby kid, a chubby wubby teenager, and a chubby wubby adult. My hair was longer then. Anyway. And this hurts my feelings the most. It's my wedding day. I married the man of my dreams. This guy, not that one. And look at me. I am a moo-moo. Okay. And this is the kicker, okay? This is my second marriage. I did it right the second time, okay? I was even bigger in my first wedding. Okay? And I tease my husband all the time. If I get my goal weight, I'm getting a redo, dadgummit. Okay? Redo. So anyway, like I'm saying, you know, you got to hit that point in your life where you're ready. Change. It's important. For me, it's the fact that I'm getting older. The polycystic has got me. The diabetes has got me. I want a freaking kid. I want a child. Bottom line. And so, with that being said, I'm going to keep on these videos. And we're going to track it. And there's going to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And maybe something will help you. I don't know. Maybe it won't. It's going to help me. I know that. Because when I'm having those days where I'm just about ready to munch on the Oreo, I'm going to say, wait a minute, go visit YouTube first. Look at your videos. See if that's really what you want to do. As time goes, we're going to post pictures of my befores and processes, the processing period of it. Like I said, this is my first video, so y'all kind of forgive me. I'm sure they'll get better as time, and God knows they can't get any worse. Well, I hope not anyway. But I look forward to seeing y'all again on Friday on the way to the pre-admissions. And we'll just go from there. All right, y'all. Tell you what, click follow and follow me. That way we can keep up with the process together. And if any of you are going through it at the same time, hey, hit me up on it too, and I'll follow you. And maybe we can just support each other. I mean, gosh, who knows? Maybe we'll make some of the best friends out of this. Wouldn't it be great to just be, the best buddies living across the country? Who knows? Or across the world, for that matter. Anyway, I'll be back with y'all.